Parkside. Feel like a pro, act like a pro, and pay like an amateur. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Marcus and this is Saab Cars. Here at Saab Cars we do DIYs, diagnostic reviews and so much more. Today we're going to take a look at this. This is an inspection camera with display. This retails for around 50 euros and it's a part of the Lidl tool brand Parkside. You find this on Lidl during some campaigns and so on. And you also can find this actually right now on eBay as well for around 50 euros or 50 pounds. So we're going to take a look at this today. We're going to unbox it. We're going to try it out on the NG95, taking a few photos, and I'll show you how the quality is. So let's take a look at what's inside the box and the different features. So before taking it out of the box, let's take a look at the specs and the pictures. So it says inspection camera here on Parkside, that's the Lidl brand. You have a camera diameter of 8 mm. The LED inspection lighting has 10 adjustments levels. You have a so-called gooseneck, which you can form in any shape. And that's around 120 centimeters. You have a TFT LCD display, which is about 2.7 inches. And there is a digital zoom as well at 4 times. You get some accessories with this that you attach to the camera in the end. Some kind of hook, double hook, magnet and a mirror. You also get a USB cable for connecting this to the computer later on when transferring the images. You get batteries included. You have capacity of 100 pictures. So you can store 100 pictures before having to download them to the computer, because then the memory is full, of course. Now let's take a look at the other side. You have the specs in a shorter list in different languages. It's IP67, so you can actually put this down in liquid for around 30 minutes, I think, before you need to take it up again. Now let's open the box and see what's inside. So you get a nice storage case for your inspection camera, and you can actually see it through a window here in the box itself. It looks kind of professional, don't you think? Let's see what's inside. Here you have the accessories up here in the lid, behind another plastic lid, so you can take these out and you can mount them onto the camera. So this is the small things you get. We're not going to try this today. The main reason for getting this is to inspect things in mainly the engine bay, where it can be difficult to see in certain areas. Here you have batteries as well, so it takes 4 AA batteries, and you get that included. USB cable for connecting it to the computer later on when transferring the images. The camera itself with a plastic or a screen protector here on. You need to remove that to get the best quality when viewing the screen. And here where you attach the gooseneck with the camera, you have a like a mini connector, and you have a secure lock. So when you have connected this here, you just put that and you screw that on, and that keeps the connectors in place. Besides from that, you have 4 buttons. This is actually, most of the buttons are multifunctional, so you can actually scroll through the different pictures when looking at them, zoom, increase and decrease the screen brightness and also the brightness of the LED for the camera. Here you have the on button, and the same button takes a picture actually. So let's take a look in the manual and see what kind of things they have there. So in the manual it's in several languages: English, Swedish. Let's see where it's English here. It's in the beginning, yes. And we have some instructions, risk of property damage, health hazard, and so on. Do not insert the camera into your body, etc. And you have a description of parts that is in the box. Some tech data. And operation. So how to switch it on off, changing the brightness of the LED and the display. You can rotate the image, for example, 180 degrees, and you can mirror it and so on. Change the color mode from color to black and white. And some additional information on how to plug the unit into the USB port on the computer. So you do that with the cable, of course, that you got in the package. And here on the side you have a rubber lid. It says USB on that. So you just remove that, insert the cable and connect it to a computer. The camera will turn up as a storage device, so you just copy the images onto your hard drive from the camera. When you're done, just delete them so you have free space again when inspecting a second time. And the final thing is, of course, the camera itself. The goose head, which is around 120 centimeters long, and you can shape this in any shape you want. So here at the end you have the camera and the LEDs, and in the other end you have the connector that connects to the camera unit. It has a kind of mate here, so you can only insert this in one way. So let's see how that works. Like this. And then you put on the security. You just screw that on. And then the camera is really connected to the camera unit or the camera controller. So it can't be disconnected accidentally, I think. So, and the next thing is to put some batteries in this. So it's the 4 AA batteries you got with the unit itself. Let's make a more convenient shape of this at the moment. So here you have all the things put together again, and by holding down the red button here I will turn this on. So it says Parkside here. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see what it looks like here inside. It might be difficult to show this on camera because of all the exterior lighting, angles and so on, but I think you can see the quality here on the screen. So that's the image quality inside. And here you have the controllers for the intensity of the LEDs on the camera in the end, depending on how dark it is, where you're trying to inspect and so on. And you can scroll through, I think it's 10 different levels. So I had it on 5 or 6. And then you have the display brightness here. It's not very easy to see on camera, but I think you will see some differences between the different steps. Depends on where you're going to use this, if you're going to use this inside where it's a bit darker, or if you're going to use it outside. And then you can rotate the picture as well with the rotate button here. It says no photo. Sorry, that is the rotate button, the one to the left. So it will rotate 180 degrees, 180 degrees and mirrored, and then back to the original. So it's 4 different rotations. And that actually, the one I pressed before, that's a button for viewing the pictures that are stored inside the unit. You can also hold down that button to zoom. And when taking a picture, you just press once on this red button. And you get a confirmation on top that you have taken picture 1 out of actually 120 it says. It said 100 on the package and in the manual, and in the unit it says 120. So that's good. 20 extra photos. So you can actually view the photos directly here and delete them with the trash can symbol. So that's everything about the instrument itself. Now let's see what this can do inside a engine bay. So we're going to take a look at the engine 95 and inspect the serpentine belt. It was recently changed. So we're going to look and see how fresh and nice the new belt is. So I'm out here with the engine 95 and we're going to see what the serpentine belt looks like, because it has recently been changed, and I'm going to inspect this with the Parkside Inspection Camera. So the most difficult thing now is, I think, for you to actually see on this screen what's happening, because it's very sunny and hot outside today. I'm turning the instrument on now by holding this button here. It says Parkside here. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, it's very difficult to see here in the sun. So I'm going to take the instrument and I'm going to form this in a way so I can actually get a inspection down here. I think I can see that belt now. So let's take a few snapshots here by pressing the button. Here is one. and I'm going to increase the actually keeping the camera still will help getting more light, I think. So I'm going to take one more shot here, and then we're going to increase the LED light maximum at level 10, and let's take another shot. And let's move it up a bit closer. And another shot. And let's take one more. Let's put it on the lowest level of intensity. I think they're completely turned off, but because we're outside, we can actually get some kind of light into the engine bay. Let's take one more shot. I think that will do for our quality check. So let's turn the instrument off and take it out from the engine bay. So I'm back inside again. It's not so sunny in here, so it will be much easier to view the pictures on the screen here. So now we're in camera mode, of course, and let's push this button here, and here we get to see the pictures we took inside the engine bay before. So I can scroll through these pictures. I mean, the quality is not that good, and that's basically because this is 640 times 480 pixels. But I mean, for the money you spend, like 50 euros for this, I think it's quite okay. I think you get some kind of view of the issue you're having, or the things you want to inspect. Maybe it's not something like this, maybe it's something else, looking for oil or whatever, if you're actually having difficulties with the car. So I will put these pictures in a Dropbox or a box link for you guys to download, to view them on your own and determine what you think about them by yourself. It's much easier to just take a look at your own computer or phone and make your own judgment. But as I said, it's 50 euros in this kind of package. So that was the Parkside Inspection Camera. So it feels sturdy, looks nice, easy to operate, easy to assemble and disassemble. Came in a nice case with USB cable and batteries, so you're up and running in no time. And the pictures I took in the NG95, I will put them in a link in the description section so you can download them and judge for yourself. For around 50 euros, I think it's quite okay. If you have suggestions on other cameras, maybe they're a bit more expensive, but they have a higher camera resolution. Please put that in the comment section as well. It would be interesting to see. So if you liked today's video, please like, share and subscribe. Drive safe, take care and keep inspecting, guys. See you in the next one.